so damn lonely when you're on that plane alone. Yeah, I had, yes it is, I had the money, honey. I'd strap you in beside me in your strapless. Never ever leave you back home all alone and crying. Ready for this time. But it's a hard and heavy Lord day and night. Not your way with love. Yeah. And he'd been there working on the book for quite a while, longer than he stayed in one place. He was generally sort of in motion, Jimmy, all his life. And he calls me and he said, I've been doing the book stuff too long. Come over, let's write a song. So I came over to Thomasville, Georgia. And it's the first time I saw this house. It was beautiful. It had about a 10-foot wide porch that went all the way around the house. It had swings all around it, and that's the kind of stuff I grew up, wishing for. Now, actually, I'm still kind of wishing for that sort of stuff. Anyway, he said, I want to write a song about one of the characters in my book. And I said, well, I don't know anything about your book. He said, doesn't matter. Play a D chord, it'll be fine. And I played a D chord, and we looked at one another for about 2 or 3 minutes, and he said, you hungry? He took me to this barbecue place he liked, called JB's. Yeah, that's right. Somebody, now you hadn't heard the story. You actually know JB's barbecue, don't you? All right, yeah. It's good. And we're sitting there. They didn't have tables that day, or they didn't have something. I can't remember if they had them available, but we're sitting in Jimmy's Jeep eating barbecue, and I got it running down my arm. And he had one of those early, not a cell phone, but one of those center mount car phone things that I did not have yet. He was kind of showing off, because he was techie. And it was, like flashing lights, and you could call people, and I was impressed by all of that, trying to eat my barbecue. And then he reaches back behind in the back seat, and he pulls out a computer, and he plugs it up to this phone. I was like, what are you doing? He said, I'm faxing the last chapter of my book to the publisher. I said, in a barbecue place in a gravel parking lot in Thomasville, Georgia? He said, yeah, cool. I was just trying not to get sauce all over his car. But we finished the sandwiches, and we went back, sat down, and I played a couple more D chords. And he was telling me about this character in the book a little bit. And he said, girl of 1,000 faces. And I said, from a long line of basket cases. And we were off and running. And this is the song that got requested on my website. I hope at least a couple of you like it. Girl of 1,000 faces, from a long line of basket cases, daughter of a fortune teller. Oh, the lovely Isabella, she's changing channels, staying on her toes. She's just changing channels as she goes. This place is full of beachhead sailors, fishermen and old retailers. Simple lives are so deep-seated, history will be repeated. Some folks have a bird's eye view, others haven't. In search of unhealthy food, which we found. And we were grateful to have. There aren't a lot of all-night diners anymore, but we We ate our meal at 3-some in the morning at the next town we were going to play. It's way late, and the waitress, sweet as she was, and as well as she had taken care of us, she made the mistake of asking Ralph how everything was. And Ralph looked at her with this beautiful smile that he always had, and he goes, "That chicken died in vain." How can you not put that in a song? This is the Coast of Carolina. Little roadside restaurant, we aren't free complain. Ruby tells the waitress that his chicken died in vain. Most every day goes by. Not yet. Smart enough to do that, and I know that. So I realize when something like that happens, it doesn't happen a lot, but when it happens, I do realize that's a gift, and I acknowledge the source, and I'm grateful for the fact that it happened, that I was the guy that was up late that night. But like I say, I wasn't trying to write a cheating song. But after it fell out of my mouth, I'm sitting there checking it out on the floor. And it kind of struck me that it was a little bit different than the standard cheating song, making it okay for him to go pee while I played. And when I get up to the full measure of my 65% knowledge, I make some crap up and I keep going, because that's how I roll so far in this life. So tonight what you're going to get is Little Martha, Dwayne's beautiful little melody, with a Big Mac on the side. About your plans to make me blue. Some of the girl I knew before. Between the two of us guys, I think I love you more. You took me by surprise, I must say. When I found out yesterday,
losing you within my life, you see. If it's true, please tell me, dear. If you have a plan, let me go. Some other guy you love before. Didn't know what about, but I was feeling quite disturbed. Street sweeper came whistling by, he was bouncing every step. It seemed strange how good he felt, so I asked him why he sweat. He said, it's my job to be cleaning up this mess, and that's enough reason to go for me. It's my job to be better than the rest, and that makes the day for me. Got an uncle that owns a bank, he's a self-made millionaire. I go for younger women, live with several a while, and though I ran them away, they come back one day and they still can manage a smile. It just takes a while. Just takes a while. Mother Ocean, after all these years I found, occupational hazard means occupation's just not around. I feel like I've found, but I won't wear a frown. No ma'am, no sir. I feel like I've found. Keep the party going like I was told to.